If you keep failing interviews and you don't know why, you don't need more preparation. You need more feedback. But of course, the problem is getting real feedback, right? Not, you were great, but we decided to go with a more qualified candidate. I know as a hiring manager why it's so hard to give real feedback. I have a busy job to do. I'm still focused on hiring the right person. And I've probably been trained to not give you specific feedback in order to avoid discrimination lawsuits. So here's how you can break through all of your interviewers' defenses to get real insights. There are 3 key moments where you need to ask. And the first moment is right after your interview. Why do I say right after? Because that's when their impression of you is the strongest. And it's also a great way to maintain momentum by showing your strong interest in the role. Now, I know some of you out there might be like, why do I need feedback? Won't they just let me know if I passed or got rejected? Isn't that the feedback? That's a mistake. That's like saying the only feedback I need at work is either getting promoted or getting fired, right? Like passing or failing an interview is the outcome. And if you want to influence that outcome, then you need to know how you can improve. So the best way to ask for feedback after the interview is to embed it in your follow-up thank you message. You should be sending this already. And now you can add this simple line to your email. I'm always looking to get better. If you have any feedback on my interview or how I can improve, I would love to learn from it. The second moment is right after passing your interview. You know, when the HR says, you're moving on to the next round, asking the right questions here can give you a critical advantage because most other candidates don't even know that they can ask the recruiter for help. You can simply respond to their email with these 2 questions. Did the last interviewer share any feedback about our last round? Anything I should keep in mind? And do you have any tips about what I should expect in the next round? Anything I should definitely prepare? Remember, HR and recruiters are your allies in your job search, not your opponents. Their goal is to fill this position with a qualified candidate. So if they like you, they're going to go out of their way to give you some valuable tips. The third moment is after rejection. I know this hurts. You want to delete that rejection email forever and go eat a whole tub of Ben & Jerry's. But just wait. A rejection is actually the best opportunity to improve your interview skills because you know that a gap exists, right? So add this one line to your email. I understand you're busy, but I'd be genuinely grateful for even the simplest feedback you have. My only goal here is to improve, and after crossing paths with you on my journey, I respect your insight. The goal of this line is to appeal in a personal way to your interviewer. You've already met some of them and built some kind of connection, right? So this line appeals to that emotional connection by clarifying that you only want the feedback to improve, not for other reasons, and you respect their opinion. Here's the whole email template with that line incorporated. With these 3 moments, you're going to learn faster than most other candidates out there, and now you've got this.